slay the Spire. I'm getting ready to do that race with Vinny. I've been trying to get the achievements. There's a couple that I'm still missing. Can you see that? You guys can see that. That's good. That's ideal. I need to turn on the sound. I always turn it off when I'm just playing offline. They've actually increased the number of animations and stuff recently. So that's cool. Yu-Gi-Oh! Will just be going on in the background. The achievements I'm having a hard time with, and I don't know if you can see that or not, but the achievements I'm having a hard time with are the Lesson 5 Minimalist one, the Who Needs Relic, and Speed Climbers, and Ascent 10. So, which should we go for? Or should we just try and obtain, like, regular win ratios? Both are possible. Who Needs Relics, Speed Climber, Minimalist, or Ascension 10? Go for Chungus. Who needs a relic? Okay. Who needs relics? It is. I think Ironclad's probably best for that. The hardest one? I feel like the less than 5 cards thing is the hardest one to do because you can't really easily remove cards from your deck. Except for right here, I'm given the option to. All right, let's look at our layout. Do we have the option to... I think this path is probably our best path. There's one of the starting things that you can get that allows you to... Also, I turned up the speed. That's a thing that I don't know if he knows about. But we'll turn that off for the sake of this stream. Alright, we can't do lethal this turn, so we'll just armor up. Hopefully you guys liked all the card games this stream. Armor up. Alright. Let's aim for something approximating lethal. We'll take some damage here. I don't think we can do anything about that. Is that Raiden? No. I do have to say the art for this game has improved. Like, I thought they were just going to stick with the kind of shitty placeholder graphics, sort of like Minecraft did. But they decided not to because they're not as bad as that. Is it true that Texas has a magical realm? Maybe. Will you still play Elder Chungus Legends offline? Eh. Is it worth getting armaments? I kind of feel like armaments is okay. And I forget what it upgrades to. I know it upgrades all the other cards in your hand, but ideally I'm going to have that at the end, right? It's probably not that bad of a card to have. All right. So, left or right. If we choose left, we should have the option to... Yeah. I think the thing that's weirding me out is the music's different than it usually is. I think the music changed since last time I had music on. Might as well upgrade one of my strikes. If I may get my Chungus and a Krungus, can I get a Fungus? You can't hear it, so quiet? Yeah, it's very quiet. It's because the audio settings are all jacked up because the audio, or the Elgato audio. Let me see if I can fix the audio a little bit. Set to minus 29 decibels. Can you hear it now? Is that better? See, I can't look at the audio for the game and be in the window at the same time. Okay. It's pretty quiet. I would say it's like 1/2-ish of my current audio setting. Okay. The upgraded like stuff happening is nice. Like, there's more going on screen, which is nice. Did I go into any South by events? You'll find that if you live in Austin, you don't go to South by. Unless if you're a madman. Like, that's just not a good thing to do. Like, it's, the traffic's bad. You want everyone to leave. You can't leave your apartment. It basically allows me to justify my normal everyday lifestyle. South by is a music and entertainment festival here. By the way, why didn't you play an ad for as long as you were downloading Yu-Gi-Oh? I mean, I could. I think we're okay without doing that, though. Remove a card from your deck. We'll remove one card, sure. We'll remove a strike. Increase our chances of getting... if we have a skinny enough deck, we could probably get that upgrade going something fierce. Oh my god! We're going to remove a defend, because that way it kind of balances out. We got a new defend. We're going to get rid of the old defends. And we have an 8-card deck. That's pretty good. We're trying to get it down to 5, ideally. And then we can get other, you know, relics. If we see the one that allows us to toke out things, then we'll probably do that. I found that the easiest way for taking out these guys is to just slap both of them. Because they do their armor once. And then after that, then it becomes whatever. I think I killed chat with a lack of Chungus. Ice Cream is the best relic, but we're trying to go for either 5 cards or less, that achievement, or the other one. The name of which I don't remember right now. We're going to upgrade that card just because, and actually we didn't need to do that, so we're fine. I don't know, it's not free to park there. It's very much not free to park at South by. And so anything you're saying like free food and drink, no. Do not Google search the image Chungus. It's going to be something really fucked up, isn't it? Now, do we smack him or do we smack him? I think we smack him like that to be able to upgrade that. So, why is there a pregnant Freddy Fazbear? Okay. Good to know that that's what I missed out on. The fear of missing out. A thing that I don't have. When it comes to Chungus. Scrimmy Bungus and the Crungy Spungus. There you go. There's that. Tomorrow's video is going to be a weird one. It's very much outside my comfort zone, and I hope it's something you guys like. So 24, that's 36. They're good. And I hope you guys like it. I'm not sure if you will or not. I'd be surprised. Rev, if I click that, is it going to be an issue? There's a card in Magic the Gathering. What? King Chungus Mingus. Creatures your opponent controls get -1/-0 for all the other horrors you control. Opponents with less creatures than untapped horrors you control cannot attack you. Alright, well, it's pretty good. I'm tempted not to take anything. That cannot be a real card. It's too weird. And then we're not going to take that because we're trying to get one of the 2 achievements. Probably failing in the process of getting them both. We needed to heal. Alright, what do you got, my friend? We're going to have some issues later on down the line. But let's get rid of a shield. Now, I believe your starting hand is 3 or 5. So that means that we're getting close. What is the achievement? Is it 5? 5 decks or smaller. I was promised Rev ASMR. Chungus. 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 Is that better? Is that better? I don't know if that was better. I feel like that was worse. Oh, look, it's something that I'm not taking. Worth it? Worth? Good. I probably should have upgraded the guard instead. The word of today is Chungus. Chungus. C-H-U. Ungus. Chungus. Everyone in the auditorium claps because it's like, yeah, that's how you spell Chungus. I don't know what mythical universe I'm in where people give a shit about how you spell Chungus, but that was the bit. That was the joke there. Was that there was a spelling bee where the word Chungus was meant to be spelled, and then I did by spelling. Why didn't I take the relic? I'm trying to get the Chief where I don't take relics. And also the Chief where I have 5 or less cards. Whichever happens first. I'm not sure which. And that puts us at 13. We're taking 16 damage. I think I'll attack the acid slime first. Why don't you spell it with a Q? I mean, it's a regional thing. If you're British, you'd spell it with a Q, but you don't spell it with a Q if you're from Texas. That's a fairly common misconception about Chungus. And I thank you to fucking remember that shit. I don't know why I got aggressive. I also don't know why I'm laughing at my own jokes. Alright. We got shields. We could actually do enough to just get rid of the thing in the first place, which would probably be better, and then we bash him. And we're probably okay for the kill. Here in Texas, we say Changus. No. I'm a city boy. You don't say Changus here. Flex. How are we doing? Like, how close are we to the... Oh, we're pretty fucking close. I feel pretty confident in this deck. Like, not ultra confident. Like, I'm not going after elites because there's no reason to. It would just give me things that I can't use. So there's that. And then we're going to do that, and then we're going to attack that guy. Just kind of randomly. Hey, Shug. How you doing? Shug. There are about 14k Elder Scrolls fanfics you should stream with the ASMR voice. What the fuck? Why are there that many? Who cares? More specifically. Like, why is that a thing that people have done? Hit that guy. We can tank through most of it. I need to probably heal when we, I mean, we got the thing that allows me to upgrade my cards, so I'm okay. Because furries probably... I mean, fair enough. Furries is probably the answer to a lot of questions when it comes to weird stuff about the internet. No offense to the furries out there. But, all of them are sequels to the Lusty Argonian Maid. I feel like in this case, I'm right. And you're going to have to just kind of give me that one. Scalies probably care. Would you actually read on stream at some point if I go through and filter out the really good or bad ones? I don't want to say yes because that's a lot of work. I don't know as if that would be worth doing. That would be like a charity donation thing. And I don't want to promise it because I'm not really sure if it's worth it. Where are we on the... Okay, we're going to go there, and then we're going to go there, and then we're going to go there. Because we're not fighting the elites. We don't need to. It's danger for things that we're not going to get benefited by. The reason you go after elites is that way you can get the upgrades they give. We're not doing that, so it doesn't matter. I mean, like, if I wanted to do it, I would totally get you the mods to do it. But I don't know if I want to, so I don't want to be like, guys, do all this work. Is it worth getting Shrug off? I think maybe for the sake of Because we're going to upgrade, and we're going to get rid of some cards. We're going to get rid of a block, because we now have 2 blocks. What if I made a flash game out of it? I'd play any game that people played, for sure. We're going to go there to that to that. I believe that's the correct answer. It was a little bit of overkill as far as healing goes, but it also milled through the deck, so we now know we're going to get other things that we wanted. We can upgrade a strike and do a little bit more damage. That's actually really good. Is this game like a roguelike Hearthstone? It's sort of like the dungeon run of Hearthstone. There's a map. Each of these, you can choose between the different branching pathways. For instance, here at the fire, I decided to go towards the shop, and that gave me the option to buy stuff. When you fight enemies, you get the option of cards after every fight. It's good. If you like card games, this is a really solid card game. It's not versus, so if you're looking for versus, it doesn't have that, but it does have it all as free after you buy it, which is something kind of rare for card games nowadays. Mitchell, Beta, thank you for the 6 months of support. Noose Caesar Chan. So I hated that. Is this on iOS? I fucking wish. I do not know. I don't think so. We're about to go into the, is the Juggernaut worth it? I don't think so. It's good, but we're going for a skinny deck, so we're gonna skip out on it for now. All right, armament just to get that thing upgraded. The faster that upgrades, the better. So the trick with this guy is that he's got 30 health between switching the different attack forms. So rather than defending, because I'm about to take 32, I think I'm going to just drink all my strength potions and then bash him. And then, yeah, I did the math right there. And by did the math right there, I mean I just did things. Upgrade the defend, get the defend going, and then rampage. Take 30. Those are strengths. Yeah, it's worth it. So he's got Thorn Aura, so if I hit him, I'll take 3. He's going to hit me for 16. If I hit him right now, I'm going to take damage. The other option here is that I use the energy potion in order to do it. Do I want to take 3 damage here is the question. I think I do. Because if I can start building that up really fast, that'd be great. And then he increases it, I think, by 10 every single time he goes into that form. So if you just barely get him into that form, you're in a bad way. All right, and then he takes 50 here, so he goes back into his other form. Nintendo Cardboard is next month. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot about that. We're gonna have that at work, and like 2 people are gonna be able to get it. And they're gonna talk about how they get it every single time they come in, and I'm gonna be really annoyed at them. But it's gonna be worth it because, actually, it's not. Fuck that. Yeah, actually, this deck with the Rampage is really good. The cardboard does look pretty good, to be honest. It does what it does well. Normally I'd defend there, but it doesn't change anything. Feed, Juggernaut, Dark Embrace. Feed is the only one I'm really considering here. Yeah, I would have loved the cardboard thing here. Do I have a capture card I'd recommend for someone who doesn't know shit and uses a MacBook Air? The Dazzle is okay. Obviously, Elgato gave me a free capture card, but it wouldn't work for your situation. I believe the MacBook Air has a USB port. I think a Dazzle is a good starter one. The South by Eastport stream had Clash Royale today. That sounds about right. I'm going to skip on the feed. Moffat says there are fanfic crossovers with Skyrim, Naruto, and even Skyrim, plus Frozen. Oh, God. Oh, you don't use the MacBook Air to stream. Okay. That's good to know. I think I'm going to skip the feed because we're very close to having 5. And it needs to be fucking killer for me to want to take it. We're doing pretty good. If I go this path, I hit the most number of question marks before hitting a shop. That means the most money possible. I think it would be 150 or 175 or possibly 300. I clearly don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm going to pretend like I do. And to the people who have not seen this game before, they're going to believe that I do. So that's good. We're going to take 20 damage here. I think I'd rather just block. Oh, fuck. We need to kill these guys because they're going to, like, steal all my money, aren't they? Oh, hold on. We can probably kill that guy before he leaves. I am 100% convinced that you know exactly what you're talking about. Well, obviously, considering I can read a simple sentence without having any issues, I can see why you would believe that. Just do it. Just do it. Do it. All right. I think we're going to lose some cards or some money. Oh. Oh. Whoa. We still alive? What the fuck just happened? Oh. Mo touched the internet cord there, I think. That's not the greatest. Asshole. Not worth it. Rip $15. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. We're gonna leave that because that gives us a relic. It's either a Necronomicon, which doubles your first attack you do every turn. That costs 2, or I forget what the other one is, but it doesn't matter because we don't want extra relics right now. So, armaments, Rampage. They gave us enough armor to handle this, and then we're just gonna slap the dude. He takes half damage because he's got the armor. It's time for Momo food time. We're gonna take... It's really nice when you have Thorn Aura versus these guys. I think I'm just gonna, like, keep building up that. I think that's our strategy with this, is, like... There's a very small selection of relics that the book can give. I've only seen 2 of them. I don't know which ones they are, but those are the ones that I've seen. Go ahead and upgrade Bash. We're not going to use it this turn, so I should probably have upgraded Strike instead. Well, that's going to be enough to... No, it's not. Would have killed this guy instead, but I couldn't. I can speak. Music in this game is actually pretty good. Do 5 plus 32 times 8 plus 16 is 24 plus 5 is not 31, right? It's 29. That's not good enough. Block, block, and then we only take 2 here. Did I do my math right there? I think I did the math right there. I might have not done the math right there. Okay. Block. And then who can we kill? We can kill this guy, so let's go and do that to prevent some damage. I'm a little bit curious to see where Yu-Gi-Oh! Is right now in its download. It's good that you have to download it once, then download it again. I kind of assumed that it would just work. I don't know why I assumed that. That video games would work as intended. But, silly me for being a stupid bitch. Alright. We kill him next turn regardless. Let's see. We're at, 67 of 364. You guys want to see that shit? You guys want to see where we're... It's yeah. Alright. Anyway. Back to a good card game. I guess I'll leave that on overnight. I'm going to skip getting anything just because I need to get it down just a little bit. Upgrade a card. Let's upgrade armaments. Because that upgrades all the cards in my hand. And I'm going to draw 5 every turn. So basically within 2 or 3 draws, I should have everything upgraded. And that's ideal. Let's see. Well, we're going to remove a card. What do we want to remove? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. And 1, 2, 3 defends. So I guess we remove an attack. If we're going to keep it balanced. So now our hand is going to upgrade fully once. In 2 turns, yeah. Okay. Flame Barrier, Havoc. It's not really worth doing any of these, is it? These don't benefit our deck enough. We've actually gotten really good RNG. I don't know if you guys understand that. We got really good RNG in actually being able to remove some of these cards from our thing. I can heal... 30%. That'd give me 24 extra health. That puts me at just at 80. Do we want to heal or do we want to keep going? I feel like if we just keep going and upgrade a card, that's good too. It seems a bit silly to upgrade when we already upgrade. But whatever. Now the entire deck's upgraded, except for 1 card. It's all about link summons and link summon mechanics. Wow, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. We are actually kind of fucked up on health. We're gonna take, what is that, 21? 21 is bad because our maximum health right now is 57. Armaments. I feel like we need to armor up a bit and take a little bit less. These guys are rough. I think the Goblin Minion Master guy is like an elite boss. I think he's worse. Not having full armor going into attacks with this guy is pretty rough. We're pretty weak right now. Okay, cool. We're good this turn. We're gonna just like go all in on that attack. There we go. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. Add an attack or add a thing. Not really. Gain 5 if this card is exhausted. Gain. I'm alright. Do I have a favorite card in this game? Dropkick? It's pretty far up there. I would like to get a drop kick in this deck, but we will see. They both have immunity to the bash effect, but I might as well hit him with it, so that way we can start getting that going. The ability to just, like, constantly do infinite attacks is great. Might as well... You know, I probably should have stopped and saw what the card I drew was. That would have been smart. Oh, well. As long as we don't lose on this particular fight, we're fine. We might lose on this particular fight. We're going to take 20 right now, and that's not ideal, but we'll live. This guy gaining armor every turn is pretty shitty. Frail. I hate it. Alright, I'm gonna stop attacking into that guy and just use the potion. It's just better right now. That this only takes 1 mana is pretty good. Can we take time to shit on Austin drivers? I mean, we can. I am one, so I drive like that. I understand when that, like, brake checking is a thing here in Austin. I don't think it's a thing outside of Austin. So imagine this. Someone's really close to your ass, and you're driving down the highway at about 70 to 80 miles an hour, right? And he's a little bit too close. So you just slam on the brakes real fast just to scare the shit out of him, and then he backs off like 2 or 3 car lengths. That's called brake checking. I don't think anyone else in the world does that because it's fucking weird. It's a thing in Michigan as well? Okay. We also have roads here that are like 30 plus miles an hour, so maybe it's not ideal that we do that here. I can do 41 right now, which is not enough, so we're just going to armor up and then take as little as possible. And then we should be able to kill him next time. Tilda just handed me some popcorn, which is nice of her. Thank you. I should probably not eat it right next to the mic, but, you know, here I am doing that. ASMR, popcorn eating. I don't know about that. We're going to skip this. Let's heal, because we're pretty low. Hold on, hold on. I need to...
What does your husband do for a living?
I skipped the marbles, that way I could have no more than 1 relic in my deck. Alright. Alright. Now what do we get rid of? We got 1, 2, 3 attacks and 1, 2, 3 defends. I would say defend, because armament is exactly that, plus it does a little bit more. Alternatively, we upgrade defend, because it's actually better once we upgrade everything else. Bash is good. That's expensive. Get Madness? I'm trying to keep my deck under 5 cards. And Exhaust doesn't count. It's at the end of the game. Remove Bash or Strike. Yeah, I probably need the Defend more than I need the Strike, don't I? Bash is pretty useful. It is expensive, but once we reduce the hand down to 5, then we're going to have a maximum cost in our hand of 4. Your damage is completely focused on Rampage, so Bash is good in that sense, in my opinion. All right, cool. We got it down to the minimum card requirement. We're going to start upgrading some cards, I think. No, we need to probably heal. We can upgrade our cards with that one thing. So we'll be fine with armaments. So we can armaments until we can replace armaments with something else. So if we hit a shop and we have the ability to remove a card and buy a new card that's actually good, armaments is the one to go probably for some other defend, like Shrug Off or something like that. Upgrading Shrug Off would be good, but I almost feel like healing is maybe good. I think I'm going to heal right now, with the understanding that I probably won't need to heal later, because I'll heal 4 at the end of 6 at the end of next combat. I feel like they changed that. It used to be 4, right? Is healing good? Is healing as good as anything else? That's the question. Oops. Oh well. Only do it next turn, because we'll draw 5 next turn, so we can just always have this. Doesn't armaments exhaust? Nope. Never. This guy's a dick. With Shrug Off, you can Rampage twice in the first run. That's true. I do want to make sure that I upgrade through armaments every single time that I get it. So Rampage, then Shrug, then Rampage. I believe that's our combo now. Ah, that's annoying. Because now there's an extra card in our deck, but we can just, Ah, that's gonna happen regardless. Shit. I think we're fine. This deck is actually really good. Unfortunately, we do have an issue where weaponized shrugging. For every card we have over 5, our deck is shit. No, wait, hold on. Vulnerable, 54 damage. Cool, good. Weaponized shrugging it is. Alright, well, we don't need any of these. Headbutt is not going to be useful in a deck of this size. And ideally, we will not be losing any health from our cards. We're at 77 on our Yu-Gi-Oh! Thing. Okay, so, we don't have enough money to replace cards or get rid of cards. So we're just sort of here visiting him. Hi, how are you? Doing well, I hope. Tide Pod Man? Alright, I guess we're done here. Goodbye then. Alright, so now we can upgrade a card because we're at full health because we knew we were going to be. Shrug Off. There we go. Have I memorized the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trivia yet? No, I still don't know how to play the game. 420 blaze it. Alright. That gets us into a defend then Rampage. I'd rather Rampage every turn. I think it may be Rampage every other turn. We can Rampage twice in a turn. Do I want to block here? I almost feel like I might want to block some of this. Don't forget to bash. Just going to take the damage here, I think. This guy upgrades when he gets to the end of his thing, so. Chad is very certain about how to do this. Alright, so what I need to do is every time that the vulnerability goes down, bash every 3 turns. That's it. Alright, and then Rampage, Shrug, Rampage. It's a very interesting combo that we have there. I think I'll do a video on Burnout, Sugar. I think Burnout is when, if nothing is stopping you from doing art, you know what you could draw, you have the ability to draw, you're feeling strong enough, like you're healthy, but you just can't bring yourself to it. That would be Burnout. I think it's better to seek a doctor to get the exact definition, but generally speaking, that's about right. We want to make sure that we one-shot him. I was actually thinking about that. There were chats asking if I would choose, who would I choose if I chose a random celebrity to stream with? Probably King Diamond, but he would want to do Fallout. Apparently he's a huge fan of it. Ah, fuck. I got like a popcorn curd in my throat. Fuck. Don't bash. He's gonna transform. Oh, right. So, better to Rampage twice. I forgot about his transformation cycle. It's pretty good. Popcorn like shrapnel in your throat is awful. Alright. Burnout is something that happens with people who are very driven to like continue to like overachievers specifically. Should we get demon form? Feed might be okay as well. Exhume is not useful in this deck because we're not exhausting anything. We could probably get rid of one card by the time we get out, but which one? That's probably true, Penot, and probably the same with feed. I mean, I will always have feed when I need it. If we take something, we have to get rid of something. So, let's say we get demon form. What do we get rid of? Armaments is probably what we get rid of in the end, because we're going to eventually upgrade bash, whatever we replace it with, and I don't think the extra strength every turn, it would be 2 to 3 strength every turn, versus bash. Wait for a good block card instead. I think that's probably right, because we could replace an attack card, but I don't know. We need a good defend card instead, so we're going to skip it. I think you're right. Nope. All the Chiefs. All the Chiefs. One run. All the Chiefs. I've had horrible luck with this so far. And as soon as I start streaming, streamer luck kicks in. And I can just, like, fucking steamroll this shit. I think I see a path where I can avoid any and all elites. So, we can get rid of defend instead of arms. Defend, if I upgrade it, becomes 8 defense instead of 5. And that's a lot better. So, I feel like that's the trick right now. I'm not having problems with Slay the Spire because I use OBS instead of whatchamacallit. So, why is it the same emote? It shouldn't be. I don't know why it is. And then shrug off. Cool. I feel like streamer luck is a real thing. What is this voodoo? Upgraded madness would probably be pretty good. Yeah, exhausting out the cards so I wouldn't have to deal with them would be nice. So I can get 22 armor. Essentially, my combo is 22 armor and then, no. That's not right. I can do a maximum of 8 plus 11 plus 8. 16 plus 11 is 27 armor I can do. I feel like it would be better to attack than armor. The amount of damage I'm taking here is not going to be enough to kill me. So I'll survive. And I'm not going to hurt that guy anymore until I can start bringing these guys down as well. So we're going to take some damage here. We'll be okay. The art for this game has improved quite a bit. Even if you just look over the streams that I've done of this, like the first stream of this versus this stream, you'll notice a huge difference in the art. So it's cool. And then 40. Do we have no armor here? Kill one? I think I want to kill one this turn, yeah. Because we're gonna, I probably should have done it based on which one was going to do more damage. Well, you get to do 2 attacks this turn, so that means that this is enough to kill that, and then we shrug off to get the thing back, and it should be over. Yeah, okay. Cool. True Grit is good, but not in this deck. Exhausting the card down to nothing would be awful. So True Grit is better if you have a really thick deck that you need to get skinnied out. We're all right. Thank you, sweetheart. And this one's going to suck. The Thorn Armor is going to be really brutal. Do we just want to take this damage? Thick. This one's going to... I feel like I want to take the damage here, so I take less damage next turn. Because by upgrading the attack by 1 more, it means 1 less attack into this, which means I take 3 less damage? Is that right? Chuck Bomb could reduce 6, so it would have been better to chuck the bomb. Oh well. And then the armor should allow us to power through some of its health without taking any damage. I think I'm good here. I should be able to kill both of them this next turn. I need to get rid of the draw 3 cards potion. It's completely useless. I'm going to have to take 3 damage here. I don't think there's a way I could have done that. Well, I could have used the potion. I could have used the potion. I was just talking about that shit. We're all right. The bomb doesn't manually explode. It explodes on death. Right. And if it's the last living thing, then you don't take damage from it. Oh, well. Yeah, I think the idea I'd want to do there is make sure I build up the rampage and then go in for the kill. So I'm gonna be able to kill something this turn. After 3 turns, they changed it. Okay, good. 32... If I armaments to block out the damage, is that going to be enough? 15 plus 9. No, it's not going to be enough. I could kill that with the explosion. I'd like to come out on... Your bed says hi. Hello. I'm glad it greets me. I feel like I'd rather do that. And then double attack into killing 2 of them and then fire. I think that's right. I might have done that wrong. I don't know. And frankly, I don't give a shit. But here we are. Killing something, I think, is the right play here. Just which one? Which one's doing the most damage that I can kill? I can kill that one. I think that's the right route. Alternatively, we do... Can you save scum this game? Yes, you can. I think that's right there. Take 5. The potion only deals 10. Or I'd do that instead. And there we go, we're fine. I don't know if we gained health there or not. Iron Wave would be a good one to replace armaments. Am I going to hit a shop soon? Because Iron Wave, I believe, upgrades into being 7. Is there an achievement for Savescumming? No, not as far as I know of. So I could replace Defend or Armaments fairly easily here. Actually, I'm never going to use any other attack, am I? It's 7/7, and then Defend goes 8. So, we're going to hit another shot. Are we going to be able to afford getting rid of a card? Probably not, actually. We're going to have to skip it. Who's the boss? Donut? Okay. We're going to skip it. Because I don't think I'll have the money to be able to replace it. If we get a thing where we can do that, we'll do it. But otherwise, we're not doing it. Ideal first round, I think. And we can use the energy to get 2 extra attacks off if we need to. Dazed. Great, thanks. Repeller is going next. That'll make it so we... Is there a deck size limit in this? Not as far as I know. Not like a hard cap, anyway. You know, it's okay to actually use Shrug It Off here and then go into that. Because we weren't going to draw into it anyway. We're doing the 5-deck Chieve and the 1 relic Chieve. We probably actually don't want to hit them, do we? Because we want to use the Rampage as much as possible here. Will you stream the Hearthstone expansion at all? I've gotten out of Hearthstone because of this game. And I think that's probably the best blessing that I could ever get. Hearthstone isn't bad. It's just not as enjoyable as it used to be. Which is unfortunate, because... what do you do now? Like, I feel like the meta stales real quick now. And, balance is not something I really care too much about, which is unfortunate. Alright, our deck is down to just the cards we need. Now, how do we do this without killing ourselves? Increases by 8. That might have sealed my death warrant there. Will you try Artifact whenever it comes out? What is Artifact? Shrug It Off would be a good replacement for Armament. But again, we're not going to hit a shop through this route. We could if we go through an elite, and I don't think that's worth the risk. We're racing just to get to the end. I'm just doing the achievements to feel good. How's Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh is at 95 of 364. I think we're okay with this deck. I'd rather just upgrade the cards that we have. The shrugs aren't free. I think defend is probably better. If we need to defend, we need to defend more than we need a blast. Heal? Probably would have been a good idea, but look at me not healing. I've made mistakes. I probably should have healed there. That would have been the smart play. But I didn't, so we're fucked. I think we'll be okay, though. We can combo this for later infinite damage. Or not infinite, but just more damage. We're going to take 8 damage this turn. I think it's better than... yeah, the Maw is not really doing that much, which is fortunate. This is a really solid card game. It's not just a card game. It's a really good one for what it does. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, that changes a lot of things. So let me explain to you what I just saw. So bash, right? 2. Deal 2 damage, apply or deal 8, apply 2 vulnerable. The vulnerable is what you care about. How much does this game cost? I think it's like 20 or 25. You drop kick. Now, I think I need 2 drop kicks in order for this to work. But the idea is that you drop kick and then you get an extra energy and an extra draw. And you draw into another drop kick, and then you drop kick again, and you just keep drop kicking until they're dead. It's a risk because it's saying, are we going to hit another drop kick along the way? And if not, are we going to be able to remove something? And we're not going to easily be able to remove something, are we? You can loop drop kick on itself. How? When you draw a card, it has to have a card to draw to, and it tries to draw before it does the damage. So we're not going to have a way to remove it. Well, we might. We gotta remember how much the shop cost. I think it was 300. So we have to have 300 gold and make it through an elite to get here and to remove it. And I do not think dropkick works that way. I'll tell you, Donut and Orb Dude, or Triangle, this thing, they go really fast into getting more and more strength. In fact, I got the achievement for having 50 strength because the game didn't know whether or not I had 50 strength or it had 50 strength. And it just gave it to me because someone had 50 strength. And that was when I was going for the block achievement. So I'm gonna skip it because I don't trust like that. I'm gonna heal. So that's a trick for you. If you want to get the block achievement and the strength achievement at the same time, that's how you do. That's not even a good relic for what were you doing here. If I had known we were going to get this much gold. Oh, cool. Everyone's armoring up. That's great. Thanks. It plays a bit like a board game in a way. I mean, I was able to armor out of it. I eventually had to kill him before I got the armor achievement, I think, on that run, because of just how much damage he was doing. He was doing more damage than I was able to heal in armor. And so I just did like 800 something with the body slam. We're going to take a lot of damage this turn. Not a fan of it. I'm tempted to armor instead. So that's 19. We're going to be taking... Let's just kill that guy instead. I feel like that's right. Why does that D20 have a portal to hell in it? I don't know. Because it does. And I don't think we can do lethal to both of these guys. We can't. Which means that that guy comes back. But we can kill one of them. And that means that we should be able to kill one every time. 2. And so 1 will be dead at the end of every round. And eventually it'll work out. I think it'll work out. I think I did this right. Yeah, I did it right. What do I think of Hand of Fate? I like Hand of Fate. It's a good game. If you liked Hand of Fate, you'll probably like this. Giramatic, thank you for the 400, or thank you for the host, 400 people. It's very kind of you, man. Alrighty. So we can heal here. So we're doing Slay the Spire if you're just catching in. 1 relic achievement and also 5 cards in your deck achievement. That's a pretty hefty host. All of our cards except for Bash are upgraded. We're not playing Bash. I'm just doing a total of 5 cards. I mean, yeah, Berserk would be good for this deck if it were not for the achievement. I'm gonna get I'm gonna wait on upgrading Bash and heal and think instead. We'll upgrade it if we get to the point where we're at the thing, and we can. So we got 2 options here. We can go for the risky play, or we can go for the not risky play and actually get the thing. You have a good night too, man. I'm gonna mod you real quick, I think. How do I do that easily? Is it /mod gear-o-matic? Cool. You have no need to purge cards. You can't use the relic. If we... Yeah, there's no real need to purge, is there? You're a mod in Vinny's chat, so you can be a mod in my chat. The Rev Discord you should be able to access now as well, I think. Anyway. So, by going towards the elite, we get the option to remove a card from our deck. We could remove Bash and get something like Shrug Off or something like that. Risk or not. I don't think it's worth it. It'll still give you the option to get potions even if you don't have room for them, but you'd have to discard one. That's dumb. I'll make the mods so that way they can get in. I think I'll go for the normal fight. I don't think the benefits outweigh the risk here. I'm going to take this guy out first just because that's really fucking annoying. And it's going to screw up my deck if he continues to have things. You'll probably have to add the mods manually. Yeah, I think I can do that. If it happens where I need to, I'll do it. I mean, it's basically the same. You can pop an invite. Yeah, that works. True. I just wouldn't want my mods not to be able to get into the chat they're supposed to help me manage. That's just dumb. And then I think I want to... I actually want to kill that guy, because then I take less damage, right? Oh, they've changed how he works. After 3 turns, then he explodes, dealing damage. I see. I totally misunderstood how he works now. It used to be that you take however much he's gained up in explosion damage once you kill him. And that's lethal. Cool. Do we want Fire Potion? Let's see what we got here. We got Sentinel. We got Clothesline. We got Evolve. I believe Evolve is the absolute worst thing we could get. Because we're not playing a wound deck. Fire. It'd be worth it for the... Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, let's skip it, because I think I do more damage if I don't. If I keep this setup I got for the boss, I think I'm doing better. Alright. We're taking a shit ton of damage this turn. So I kind of feel like I need to do all of my armor. Actually, I should do Defend, Shrug Off, and then Armor again. And that gives me 27. That's not enough to block all this damage. It's still a lot of damage. I might have been wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. It was not a horrible play. There were better plays. I'm probably going to save scum this win. Alright, so everyone is doing their thing. So we can go in on them. And go for the guy that has less health because we might be able to kill him next turn. In fact, we will. Unless if the Dazed actually fucks us up here. And then Vinny throwing in that huge auto host. I'm preparing for our race between me and Vin. So if you want to see how a master plays this game, it's time to draw 4 Dazed cards. You called it. And then Yol is auto-hosting me for 167 people, which is pretty nice. That's bad. Why is there just 10 hanging out there? That's weird. That damage is pretty bad. Okay. So we need to block the damage. And then I don't take damage. Good. Regen might be good. Regen might be really good right now. Searing Blow can be upgraded any number of times, but it costs 2. I believe each upgrade increases its damage by like 4 or something. I've never seen it upgraded past 1. Regen over draw? Yeah, I think that's right. Wait a minute. Okay, let's do the math. So... we play the things, and what's in the discard pile? Rampage and Shrug. After we play 3. So then we draw 3. So that basically burns one of the draws, and then we get 2 extra cards. So we actually need to get the second energy out of here. I think the math is right on that. And we're going to go to this healing spot because I prefer it over the other one. They're identical, for those of you who haven't played this game before. But, yeah, let's see if we can get this Chief. I also like that this is animated now. It's good. All right, first round of this. Let's get some damage going. Nope, nope, don't be dumb. probably should have bashed instead. Oh well. So that gets us at the 32 damage the first round. That's pretty good. I guess the bash is not too useful because they both have artifact. Jeez, this is brutal. I'm probably going to lose. Holy fuck. This is pretty bad. Why a donut, though? I don't know. They just have really simple shapes for their stuff, and this is what they decided for the enemies. Rip the dream. Savescum? Oh, yeah, we're gonna. I'm sorry. We're just gonna have to. And this is gonna draw a daze, and then we armor. That bomb fucked me up pretty hard, and we may be fucked. So the challenge right here is, am I going to be able to do enough damage to kill him? I got the donut feed achievement. Hey Sonic, how you doing? This is not going to work because I get to do 40, then 48, so that's 88 damage. That doesn't kill either of these dudes. Have I done the dailies? I have not. I haven't even tried that yet. Savescum it is. Okay, hold on. The music's looping. Because I let it stack, because I quit out too quickly. Does the person who saves comes first lose the race? I don't know if we're counting that, because it is a time assessment. There might be times where you don't want to save scum, and it's better just to lose. Good popcorn. Oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still going in the background. You guys can see that, right? Cool. What the heck is going on with Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, I have to do the updates to get all the audio files. Alright, that is a must. I'm wondering if this first turn is a must. I'm actually wondering as well if, no, I have to block. If I can bash, I will. I believe that save scumming does work that way now. So I can actually gain an extra 10 armor. I have no chance for a bash. I don't think it's worth. Now, I could bash, but that does considerably less damage. I think it's better just to attack and shrug off, even though that doesn't actually gain me an extra attack. It does mean that I don't take damage this first turn, which is good. It's called Deca, even though it only has 8 sides. We don't know what's going on with its back end. I think it's gonna play out the same way, so I gotta know. Let's try doing something different this time. I don't know as if this is right, but let's see if we can actually do something different. 26. The days. That's what's killing me. And then we take 32 this turn. By defending, we will have 35 health. Maybe use your draw potion to counteract the dazes on turn 2. That might be the way to play it. Yeah. All right. So Rampage, then block. That puts me at 36. We have 32. Kill Donut first. He's the one that's making them stronger. Okay. And then we can armor up to prevent even more. Let's see if this is right. Deca Dazes Donut boost. Okay. And now we take another... I don't think it would matter too much. I think we're fucked. I think Bash is useless, so is Armaments. Aside from using it as a defense. And if I'm going to go on the defense, I'd prefer to go Shrug, or Defend, Shrug, Defend. This gives me 19 health. I lived through this, right? 19 plus 14 is 33. And they're about to do 32. Yeah. Let's see what the next turn looks like. Okay. We're not going to be able to defend past this, so we just lose. Okay. Save scum. Let's try it one more time, but this time going after the donut, but I think we're fucked. Taking that damage from that bomb was the ender of the run. It was insidious, but... Oh, fuck the music. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, devs, you might want to fix that. Also, 128 out of 364. We've been playing this for like a good hour or so. That's good. The music stacks now. Because they realize that if you're saving and quitting, you're probably trying to save scum. So, you know, there's that. Oh, it's about to... Oh, you missed it. It got to 129 when you guys weren't looking. Anyway. Might as well get regeneration because we're going to heal with it. But I think we just take the damage this turn. And we go after Donut instead. Because the daze will be annoying, but it won't kill us. I don't think. Not if we can kill the donut before it does. So we're going to try that strategy, and then we might be fucked. I don't think it's the game, because mine downloaded it all at lightning speed. It's interesting, but not the experience I'm having right now. Now, do we want to double up to get... This is going to get the rampage. We could get the other days out. Actually, this is probably better to do it like this. Yes. Yes. Yes, I think this is the better way of doing this. And then we energy to shrug it off. We have enough to, like, tank out most of that, and we're okay. I think going after Donut first is the right play. It looks like you need to escalar your damage. I mean, I'm working on that. I mean, this is either take... I'm going to armor, because I'm not going to do the math right now, but that's... It's not worth it to bash. I'm not going to be able to get through his defense. It's better to just go through. We're going to take 32 this turn. Now, if we defend here, we get 19 plus 13 plus 2. 15 plus 19 is 34. We barely live if we armor, I think. I think we did it. No, we're just slightly off because of the fucking days. Ah! Ah! Oh, that's frustrating. Because if I could get another one out, I would kill him and then live this turn. But I don't think I'd be able to survive the next turn. Yeah, the next turn he's going to do... I shouldn't have tried to do both achievements at the same time. I think that's where I failed. Is there any way I could have changed this? Bashing, but then I would have been doing less damage with each rampage. I think it's just fucked. If you're on After Hours and you're watching this, let me know what math I could have done in order to prevent this from happening, but I'm pretty sure I'm fucked. Might as well get the stuff for doing it. Ah, that sucks. That was close, though. Alright, well. You know, for as much as I sucked, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links sucks more. Because we're not even halfway on this. Anyway, let's check out the art. Let's see if there's any new art today, and then I'll stop for the night. I've got to open tomorrow, so I probably shouldn't still be awake, but I'm having a good time playing card games. Looks like there's no new art, so I guess that's where we're going to call it. I'm going to do a quick transition over to the BRB screen. Want to give a shout-out to my art channel again, because I want people to be looking at it. youtube.com/c/RevScarecrow Arcade. Yeah, that's it. Capital R in Rev, capital A in Arcade. And that'll bring you to it. You can also click the link that Moobot just linked in chat. And, yeah. Yeah. 136. I'll leave that on overnight. I'll let you guys know how it goes. But, Malfa has an art. Malfa has an art. Where's the art? Check the border. All right, I will double check the border. I'm sorry about that. Oh, there is a card. There's an art from Mafa here. Chungus. Can you guys see that? Why do I have this other OBS open? You guys can't see it all too well. Let me go ahead and add window. Window capture. There it is. Not the whole thing. Okay. But I would like to... Alright, well, I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this program, to be honest. I really don't know how the new OBS works. I know it has problems and I have to, like, double render things. but I also knew that I was going to get some copyrighted music through Bethesda or the other one. So instead, we're just doing it like this. Anyway, Mafa did this art. It's of a Chungus from some game. It's a stage 6 card, which I guess is a Yu-Gi-Oh reference, but then it's got stats like a Hearthstone card, and then stats like a Pokemon card for attacks. Chungus is a stage 6 card that is a Vinesauce thing with 4 levels. Chungus looks like a lusty Argonian maid. I'm thinking that's probably what that is, isn't it? It is, isn't it? It's the best card possible in every game. It's the lusty Argonian Chungus. There you go. 69th edition, because of course it is. Nice. Break chat, 20 damage. Manipulate pull, 10 times. It's Vinesauce mana or energy. Deals damage for each vote in the poll, up to 420 damage. Nice. And then it's a 1085, which is slightly unbalanced. I think Raza Priest still beats it though. Because, well, pre-patch. Because, well, I mean, yeah, it just sucked. Jade Druid as well. And then Q-Block I've heard is fun. But yeah, the numbers mean something. 10, 6, 85. I don't know what 85 is. It's Rev's age today. All right. Am I 10,685 years old? It's not a 6. What is this? 6 repeating? I don't know what this symbol means. I'm a dumb. Why is there no 7? 7! It's a turned around 9. It's another reference to another card game that you might not know. I don't. I see. It's good, Mafa. Thank you. Thank you, Mafa. That's where we're going to end it, with 145 out of 364 downloads done on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Thank you for the art, Mafa. Thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. If you don't care, don't let me know. I prefer the people who have really strong opinions about this. Anyway, that's where I'm going to call it tonight. Going to run an ad, and then I'll be out. There's probably someone streaming. I'll host them afterwards. See you guys later. Bye!